Welcome to Tales by the Fire. Leave your boots by the fire, grab a chair, and sit for a while. Tonight we gather round the flickering flames, the warmth of the fire casting shadows in every corner. The darkness outside presses close as the wind howls its mournful song. The kind of night when stories are best shared. Stories that send a shiver down your spine and make you wonder what's lurking just beyond the reach of the firelight. Tonight we delve into the haunting depths of despair and the horrors that lurk beneath the waves. Prepare yourself for the chilling tale of Dagon. From the dark corners of H.P. Lovecraft's imagination comes the chilling tale of Dagon. This story, first published in 1919, delves into themes of madness, despair, and the unknown horrors lurking beneath the waves. I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain. I fear that by the time this tale sees the light of day, I shall be no more. My end will not come from natural causes, nor from the hands of others, but from my own accord. A last desperate grasp for solace from the unspeakable horrors that haunt my waking moments and fill my dreams with terror. It all began in 1917, during the height of the Great War. I was a merchant marine officer, captured when the enemy raided our ship. For days I languished in their detestable hold, my mind as much a prisoner as my body. Then one night, fate, cruel, capricious fate, intervened. In the darkness of the ocean, as if guided by an unseen hand, I made my escape. I drifted for days on a small boat, helpless under the searing sun. My provisions dwindled, and my sanity began to erode. I was utterly alone on the endless expanse of water, until I wasn't. I awoke to find my boat grounded, not on a beach or an island, but upon a vast, slimy plain that stretched as far as the eye could see. The air reeked of decay, and the ground beneath me was spongy and unearthly. Black, oozing filth clung to my boots as I stumbled forward, driven less by curiosity and more by an inexplicable compulsion. I do not know how long I wandered that nightmarish wasteland. Days? Hours? Time lost all meaning amidst the oppressive desolation. The landscape was devoid of life. No birds, no insects. Nothing save for the occasional gurgle of viscous pools that dotted the terrain. I was ready to collapse when I saw it. Rising like a grotesque mountain in the distance. A monolithic structure, partially obscured by the putrid fog. As I drew closer, I realized it was no natural formation. Its surface was carved with symbols and patterns that defied comprehension. Alien hieroglyphs, etched by hands not of this earth. The monolith exuded a sense of primordial dread. as though it had existed long before mankind ever walked the earth. Then I saw it. Emerging from the fetid depths was a creature the likes of which no human mind was meant to comprehend. It was immense, its body covered in glistening, rubbery scales that shimmered sickeningly in the pale light. A gaping maw, filled with needle-like teeth, parted as it rose, and its great, bulbous eyes seemed to pierce directly into my soul. I was frozen, paralyzed by the sheer impossibility of what I was witnessing. The creature, this monstrous, godlike being, wrapped its massive arms around the monolith as though in reverence. It began to emit a sound, a deep, resonant moan that seemed to vibrate through the very core of my being. It was not just a sound, but a feeling. A terrible, nauseating sensation that filled me with a profound sense of insignificance. I do not know how I survived that encounter. Perhaps I fled. Or perhaps I was spared by some twisted mercy of the cosmos. All I remember is waking up in a hospital bed, delirious and raving. The sailors who found me adrift spoke of my incoherent cries of Dagon and the horrors I claimed to have seen. They thought I was mad. Perhaps I am. The doctors spoke in hushed tones of hallucinations brought on by dehydration, of delusions stemming from prolonged isolation. But they were wrong. I know what I saw. I know what lies beneath the waves, waiting, watching, biding its time. At night the dreams come. I see the monolith rising from the black abyss. I hear the unholy chant of the beast, its voice reverberating like a death knell through the ocean depths. And I know that one day it will rise again. The world we know is but a fragile illusion, a thin veil that masks the true, incomprehensible horrors of the universe. We are insignificant, mere specks of dust adrift in a vast, uncaring cosmos. And when the stars align, when the ancient gods stir from their slumber, we shall be nothing more than a fleeting memory, swept away by the tides of time. Perhaps you think me mad. Perhaps you scoff at my tale, dismissing it as the fevered imaginings of a broken mind. But I ask you this. When you stand at the edge of the ocean, gazing out at the infinite expanse of water, do you not feel it? That subtle, nagging sense of unease, as though the depths are watching you, waiting for the moment to drag you under? Take comfort in your ignorance, if you can. For once you have glimpsed the truth as I have, there is no escape. Thank you for joining us tonight at Tales by the Fire. Until next time, if you dare.